Are you looking for a smart home deadbolt that'll work, that doesn't cost too much? Well, you may not have heard of GHome, but they are really making some nice products. And so I installed this one. I will show you the unboxing and then how it works for us. I have a big family and we all put our fingerprints in. This one works by fingerprint. I've also installed one that works with palm, and I'll compare the two at the end. And I'm gonna make a video on this other one that is a bolt. It's just a regular indoor knob that you can lock. So especially if you rent, or maybe if you rent out a Airbnb or something, you may be very interested in that. I think all of these are great for either your first home or a rental home or whatever you would need one for. Let's take a look. So smart locks bring a great convenience. I'm about to install this one, a smart lock deadbolt, on my back door. And this is from GHome. They did send me the product to install and to review here, but I am not getting paid. This is not a sponsored video. I'm going to replace this old door lock back here, actually just the deadbolt part, but I will do something with the bottom also. But in doing this, I've already got one on the main door that we use, and I really like it. It's a different kind. It's a palm sensor. This one's a fingerprint, but also has the code on it. So I'm going to unbox this, show you how it installs, and then tell you a few things about our use of it over the next week or so and how well it works. The GHome doorbell is nice and packaged,
smart lock,
and you're going to find everything you need in here except for batteries. Of course, you'll need your smartphone and your Wi-Fi also to set it up that are already connected. Obviously, you'll need to download the GHome app. So it has a little measuring thing here. Your doorknob needs to be the right size. It does fit a couple different size doorknobs or the hole there, but you may need to measure to make sure. And then you have a front plate, a back plate, you have the middle, the actual deadbolt itself that goes inside, and all the screws that you'll need. The only thing you will need to add is 4 AA batteries. So let's just do a sped up version of the installation, and then I'll go into more detail for the very last part and our use, okay? Okay. So this installation is easiest if you already have an existing deadbolt, as I do here. You're just going to be removing that deadbolt and replacing it with this smart door lock that's going to go in the same space, provided the measurements are according to what you already have. Now, they likely are, but you ought to check before you go too far in purchasing and installing this doorknob deadbolt. So if you do need to drill a hole, then there are videos out there that show that. I don't have one, but so if you want a more detailed installation, my video on installing the palm version of this smart doorbell goes into more detail. If you would like to watch that one, I'm going to link to it here. But this sped up version that shows me installing this one on my back door will show you that it's not too hard. The only thing I used my power drill for was putting bigger screws in on the plate. And that's not exactly necessary, but it's something I choose to do to make my security a little bit stronger. So the weakness of a typical deadbolt is in the screws that are holding the deadbolt into the wall. And if you put longer ones in there, it will actually be stronger. So here I put the back plate on, and then I'm going to run a wire through and put on the front plate. Now you will need to set it up so it's the right direction, and I did have to redo mine once to make sure that it was locking in the right direction. It's not too big of a deal, but you can go either way. So you can have it on a right-handed or a left-handed door to extend, and then it will work with no problem, but it has to be set up the correct way. So once it is being set up here, this plate is going to go into the door before the actual brains of the smart door lock are going to be installed on top of this plate. And you're going to connect this wire here that you see to the connector inside of the smart door lock. So once I get these screws in, then I'm going to plug this clip in right here and that's what will make everything work together. So make sure that the wire is not in the way as you install this part. And then it's going to go on with 2 tiny screws and 1 longer screw here to complete the process of the installation. So the 2 small screws are going to go up here, and I actually found it's easier if you put the long screw in the bottom first. So I had a little trouble with the small screws up top, but if you do the long screw first, it will go in much easier. And then you're ready to put the batteries in. You should have the app already downloaded, so you can be downloading it while you're installing the other physical hardware, and then be ready to go. If you haven't used GHome before, you'll need to create an account and use the app to finish setting up this smart doorbell. I mean smart door lock. All right. Put your finger on there, take it off, put it on again, take it off, put it on again, put it on there flat.
Remove fingerprint. Operation succeeded.
Alright, you're right. Alright, so I need to hit your name. Add a fingerprint. Are you going to do finger or thumb?
Thumb.
You're going to do thumb. Alright. You're going to put on there 5 times.
Remove fingerprint. Remove fingerprint. Remove fingerprint. Remove fingerprint. Operation successful.
Do you want me to do it now?
Alright.
You have to remember which one it was.
Unlock.
No, you're just going to put your finger on there. Good.
Wow.
Forgot the video.
Yeah. Did you video mine?
Yeah.
Did you video mine?
I don't know. Did I?
What?
So today's video is about the KD30, which is this fingerprint version, which I've installed on my back door. The reason I installed on my back door is on the main door we use, I've already installed the palm recognition version. And so the differences between the two, they're pretty significant. So the palm recognition is the KD10. This one is the KD30, which is the fingerprint. So overall, the palm recognition is a little bit bigger. It's a sturdier in its build, it's heavier, and it includes its own battery. In addition to being a palm reading, it also has a touch screen. So you can watch my video on this one. This one is going to cost quite a bit more than this one. Again, if you're looking for an entry lock to get into a smart lock for your home, I think this is a really nice product to consider. It works really well. It was easy to install. I think it looks nice, especially the outdoor part of the unit. As you see, it looks really nice. I actually like the appearance of this one better than this one, but this one obviously had to be bigger because of the things it contains and does. But both of these have worked really well. They're easy to set up and haven't had problems with them, say, being offline or anything. Occasionally, with our work on this one, it has come to times when it didn't open the first time. But that's where I think with any smart lock, you're going to want to keep a key locked, hidden somewhere, or locked in a lockbox so you can get in the event that it doesn't. We haven't had to use the key. We've had to enter the code sometimes instead of using the palm recognition on this one or the fingerprint on this one. And to me, that's just going to be true of the technology and where we are. So I would recommend either of these. Again, price point, this one works really well, fingerprint lock, and it's going to be roughly half the price of this one. So what you're getting and what you're looking into, fingerprint is just a little bit testier to use than the palm, but getting it in the right position and whatnot. But they both work really well. So obviously the key feature of this is that it's a fingerprint reading smart lock. So you can open it with your fingerprint, or you can open it with the app. So if someone is coming over and you need a friend you need to let in the house, you're not there, you can open it with the app, or you can give them a code. Or if someone's present and they're coming in all the time, you can put their fingerprint into the lock too. So that's the key feature of a smart lock. You can also keep up with who's coming and going, and just having really close access, a close eye on your door is part of these, and knowing who's coming and going. So if you live alone, that's probably not a big deal, but if you have several people in your household, then keeping up with everybody may be important to you. So as you consider purchasing a smart lock, I hope this video was helpful. Hope it was a good look at this GHome version and whether or not it might be a good fit for you. But thanks for watching. Do more of these, so subscribe and like the video if you would. But thank you.